All right, let's do a little follow-up video. We're fixing to wrap old Big Red up. It'll be ready to slide out of here this afternoon. So in my previous video, I told y'all number 7 was hitting the frame. Let me zoom down in there. So we cut number 7 tube loose from the flange and moved it over. And then what I was going to mention is if you run into this situation, you're having to redo some headers. Let's just say number 7 tube was hitting the frame, but down here it was lining up where the collector would go on. So pretty common sense deal. You shorten it at the top to get it off the frame. It doesn't change too much unless it hits the K member or something. You may have to do something different. So all we had to do is shorten number 7 at the flange and then add on to number 7 at the bottom where it still reached the collector. Now on the passenger side, we redone 4, 6, and 8. All of those were hitting the K member. You can't see down in there, and they were hitting each other. So you can see we got space in them, but man, it's still tight, and it is what it is. Most race cars are. Other thing was, and you can see I hadn't finished welding. Originally, this front end was put on, and I'm sure whoever put it on had a reason, and that's fine too. But that tube, you can see where I cut it and added that tube in it. That tube came straight down to there. Well, it was so low that the front exit headers you couldn't get the collector on it. So I bent a tube on a 45, an inch and a quarter, run it back up to there, and then I'm gonna come off here where I cut this out, and I'm gonna go back up to that tube and brace the front end up, which is holding the radiator and the fuel cell. And it'll be back as strong as it was. But that's kind of what you run into. This gentleman bought this car. I don't even know where he bought it. Put his engine in it, and I don't think he got any headers. So we found him a set of headers on, I don't know, one of the race sites on social media up in New Jersey. He bought them, and they were real close, but just the position of the engine, they wouldn't fit. So we're gonna get this thing wrapped up here today. A week. This one's out of here. We got a good little bit done. We got to redo the parachute mount, and it'll be headed out the door. Y'all have a good one.